We got a huge win today. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just defeated the New Orleans Saints 30-20 in Louisiana. I'm super excited. This is the first time our team has been relevant in like 17 years. This is like literally the best day of my life. I am so excited. But before I get into this video of reacting to the game, I want to apologize for my voice. I was screaming like pretty much the entire time. Neighbors probably thought we were crazy, but I have literally no voice left because I was just yelling that entire game, and I'm sorry for that. I know it's not great to hear, but I'm going to still make this video for you guys. I know it's been a little while since I posted two, but I am going to be dropping this one. So, here's the things that I'm going to break down the things we did well, things we could improve on, and then what kind of led us to that victory. So first off, we did not play the entire game as we don't often do. We really should have been down 14-0 at the beginning of that game. However, the one kick or punt return for a touchdown got called back after an illegal block in the back, and also we did make a very nice defensive stand when they were in the red zone against us. They had to settle for a field goal. And that was just a couple of our key plays that led us to this victory. It would have probably gone in favor of the Saints without those couple of calls, but we did make enough plays. So what I want to emphasize is really the way that they would march down. They might pick apart our defense. We might miss tackles, but it would be maybe 40 yards of offense for them. They looked like they were just chugging down the field, but then Drew Brees would maybe throw an interception, and instantly those are erased because we were making big plays. Our defensive guys were looking very strong, making great plays. Devin White, probably, in my opinion, he's maybe the top 3 linebacker in the league. 9 sacks on the season, made an interception today, constantly making plays, definitely the best tackler on the team, certainly going to be one of the superstars in the future. That guy is incredible. He really put the defense on his back, not only making that interception, not only making great tackles, but he was commanding the field that entire game, and against a veteran quarterback with good receivers and a fantastic running back, I know that's hard for him, and he really stepped up, and he looked like a very good leader for this team. Another thing we did well was setting up our offense in good field position. So 14 of our points were set up off of like the turnovers. So like when Sean Murphy-Bunting had that interception, that first interception thrown by Drew Brees, instantly we were at the 3-yard line. We punched that in easily. Leonard Fournette, it was a very nice couple of plays, a very nice series of plays for us that really shifted the momentum towards us, and that was what was going to have us beat the New Orleans Saints. Because obviously, I think we can all be in agreement that the New Orleans Saints are probably the better team here, and simply because although our roster may look better, they definitely have better chemistry. Their coach and their quarterback have been together forever. They know the game. They know what they're strong at. They exploit weaknesses, especially because they play us twice a year. They made us look like fools earlier in the season, but we literally shut them down today. We held a very good offense, probably a top 3, top 5 offense in the league, to only 20 points. Now, I understand that on offense, we did not play like super specially, but we were put in great position by our defense. Our defense played extremely well, and our defense kind of set us up for offense. We played very good complementary football. Also, our offense did not have any turnovers. There was a couple times where like Marshawn Lattimore probably could have jumped the route and gotten a turnover. However, we did play exceptionally well, and we kept the ball out of New Orleans' hands while on defense. That was just one of those things. Like, I mean, even if we were just kicking a field goal that drive, like there was one where we didn't have the turnover and basically we kicked the field goal. That was basically a 10-point field goal because, you know, if that would have been intercepted, it would have gone for 6 the other direction, which is exactly what we needed to avoid, especially because this is a game of momentum. This was just a game of who's going to plan better, because both these defenses are fantastic as well as the offenses. There's really, like, the Saints are an all-around team, and so are we. They did shut down Antonio Brown, which is kind of painful because he is a great player, and he's a huge part of our offense. But it did not matter because Godwin had a decent day. I think Gronk only had 1 catch, but he was still pretty effective with that 1 catch. It was a huge catch. Ronald Jones was looking like the guy to start. Leonard Fournette does have playoff experience. He did make the AFC Championship just a few years ago, led by quarterback Blake Bortles with the Jaguars. However, he did not do super well. So he had 2 touchdowns, but I didn't feel like he was super efficient. I wasn't totally sold on him. He had a drop, which I know it's playoff time and like there's nerves, but definitely you got to haul that one in. But overall, I just want to highlight a couple things too that definitely kind of changed the game. The one thing was that we were getting pressure on Drew Brees, and he was not handling that. He simply was not, because when we would create pressure and we would send maybe 4 guys, 5 guys after the quarterback, he was still rushing his throws, making throws that usually he does not make. He's not sloppy with the football. But in his final NFL game, likely, he just completely was off. You could tell he was off. Both quarterbacks were not super great, but Drew Brees was just not, it was not there today. Like 3 interceptions, he was not playing like his normal self. And really, there was no reason for that because our secondary is not as fantastic. Like, they've definitely played tougher teams. They've played a tougher secondary. But for sure, he should have done better. Now, I just want to say also, though, this is this is a huge deal for me. I think you guys can already know this, but this is the first time I've gone through so many seasons of Buccaneers failure, because this is basically the only season where I've actually, it's been more than a 17-game season. Like, we haven't made the playoffs since 2007. I was 2 years old the last time we made the playoffs. But this year, we showed up, we made plays all season, we strengthened as a team, and we really, like, we've pretty much dominated every not great team we've played. I mean, we've struggled against a couple of the bigger name teams, the better teams. But still, we're showing up in these playoffs, and we got Green Bay next week. I know it's going to be cold. It's going to be probably snowing. They're saying 24 degrees, cloudy with a chance of snow. Not the ideal weather, especially against Aaron Rodgers. But we already beat them 38-10 earlier in the season. We've showed that we are the better team based on that one meeting that we had. I think we could totally take them down. I think we could totally move on to the Super Bowl. Also, my pick, I just want to bring this up in this video. I said at the beginning of the season, you guys need to check this video out. I said at the beginning of the season that Buffalo would be winning the Super Bowl this season. I looked at Sports Illustrated picks, they were 7-9. The Buffalo Bills are super close to the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna touch on that too much this season, but check out that video because that was quite a pick. I'm not gonna toot my own horn or anything, but you know, it's getting pretty close. You know, they're one game away from making the Super Bowl. Really, no one was betting on the Bills. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully, we're going to get that win next week, and I look forward to the game, and I'll see you guys in the next one.